Hi guys, so you might be wondering what I'm doing out here in the snow with my little snow stick and my little snow inserts on my shoe and Bianca with me. I'm doing my May resolution today, even though it is June 1st. It's close enough. I am going to summit Mount Humphreys, which is the highest peak in Arizona. It's about 12,600 feet tall, and as I have discovered, a lot snowier than I was hoping. So this is a lot harder than I expected for different reasons than I expected. I was prepared for the altitude because a lot of people had said to come to Flagstaff the day before just so that you get used to the altitude before you go even further up. And we did that, and I was prepared for just feeling tired, so I've got plenty of water, plenty of food, all that's fine. But I wasn't expecting this much snow. I would say how much do you think there is?
Some places it's 4 feet.
Yeah, there's places where it's 4 feet deep. There's places where we find this one little patch that's in the sun and doesn't have snow, and this is really the only place we can rest because you can't just sit in the snow, right? And it covers everything. So yep, it's hard. I do want to show you these little foot, what are they called?
Crampons.
No, they have a name. Yak tracks. I got these things called yak tracks because I'd read some travel logs where they said that there might be snow, and I was like, all right, just in case. Thank God I got them. But because I just have regular tennis shoes, and then these have little coils on them on the bottom, so they help keep your traction when you're on the snow. I mean, I have a really bad gauge for distance when it comes to hikes. I can never tell when it's been a mile, when it's been a half a mile, and in fact, I underestimate it a lot. So I have no idea how much longer it's going to take. I just know that once there's no more trees, it's a mile after that. And there's still lots of trees. So we'll see how far this goes. You see that? Dirt! I'm so happy. I don't even care that the altitude is really high. I don't care that there's not oxygen. I'm just so happy that there's not snow because I can walk like a regular person and not like a deer that was born an hour ago. Snowy, 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 snowy. And that's where we're headed. Woo! It's getting really hard. And I don't know. Whew, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish. I really, really want to finish this, but I have to slow down. I'm at about 11,500 feet of altitude right now, and it's hard to breathe. And I can feel my heart rate climbing really quickly, so I have to take breaks more frequently, but I'm determined. I'll get to the top. Bianca ended up staying down by the saddle to rest for a little bit. Yeah, this is hard. This is really hard. Woo! This is so hard. Okay guys, at this point I had to put my camera away, so I'm going to tell you about what happened next via slideshow. Remember how I said that Bianca was resting by the saddle? And remember how I said I was really bad at gauging distances? Turns out at this point I was about a mile away from the saddle, and it got really, really steep, really, really fast. You had to scramble to get to the top, which is where you use your arms and your legs to get you there. And usually people complain about the fact that there's loose gravel, except this time there was a bunch of loose gravel and piles of snow on top of it. So Not only was it too steep for me to try to kind of walk over it, but I had to crawl in snow. No gloves, just a sweatshirt and a stick, and kind of trying to feel around for roots of plants or big rocks that I could hold on to, because the gravel underneath would just kind of slide me down. And I couldn't really even rest for very long, because the longer I stood still, the more I slid down, and I lost the distance that I had gained. It was basically like trying to crawl up an escalator that's going down, except that escalator is covered with snow and you're doing it for a half an hour. But I did finally make it to the saddle, and I enjoyed some awesome views while I took a long and well-deserved break. When I looked at the summit, I was super relieved because it was way flatter than what I had just done. But I was very wrong. Not only was it not flat at all, it wasn't even the real peak. There's actually 3 false peaks before you get to the real one. So I had 2 options. I could either walk around the edge of the mountain where there wasn't as much snow, but it was super windy and it is a 13,000-foot mountain. Or I could walk through the middle of the mountain, which would mean that I'd be wading through snow that's as deep as my knees or up to my waist, depending on where I step. And I chose the snow because I figure it's better to be cold and not fall off a mountain than be sort of cold and maybe fall off a mountain. B. Hi. You want to say hi to my friends?
Hi, friends.
Tell them who you are and where you're from.
My name's Sophie. I'm from Florida. I think we'll keep in touch after this.